What an exciting country this is. What I always say to you every morning when I come in here.
I can't say. I cannot say.
No, but apart from that. We're thinking the same thing, aren't
Yes,
we?
yes.
Would you love to say that?
Yes, you would.
There's one thing I always say to him. When you come in, I'm always in here from about 7:30 because I like to read all the emails, read all the papers and, digest the news the previous night, get a feel of the new day. When you come in at 28 minutes past 10, I always say the same thing to you.
Yes, 9 words, I think it is.
9 words that could mean the difference between being sacked and remaining on for a week or two.
Yes.
9 words that could mean that we're sacked today, now, before 12 o'clock.
Yes.
But I always say to you, whenever I say those 9 words and you brighten up a little, perks you up. But what I always say to you, what a great country this is, what an exciting country this is.
I didn't know it was...
Northern Ireland, look at that football match last night.
Nobody told me about the match.
Nobody told you?
No.
Do you know what annoys me? You know what annoys me? And I'm gonna say this now. Do you know what annoys me? And I can understand the reasons why it's done. Mm-hmm. Do you understand what I'm saying? I can understand the reasons why it's done, but I think that the people should be told. Okay? Whenever Stephen Watson comes on and he says, Northern Ireland will be playing Slovenia tonight.
It was a strange coat he was wearing.
I didn't like it.
Strange.
Looked like kind of an Oxfam job
I didn't
to
know
me.
what it was.
Anyway. Fiver.
Yeah.
Anyway, but whatever. Don't let's knock him on his sartorial choices.
No.
But what I'm saying,
I just said it was strange. I didn't say.
When they say in the BBC, this is the thing that the BBC does, and I know I'm going to be rapping the knuckles, but I have to say this: when they say Northern Ireland are playing Slovenia tonight, you can see the highlights at 11:15.
Yes.
When did you say you can see it in Sky One?
See, I thought it was a friendly match.
It's not a friendly match. So when did you say, just for the benefit, BBC is the people who give you information, right? They should say, you can see the highlights, but if you want to watch it live, you watch it in Sky. Why did you say that? I would feel better. Do you know, it would be inclusive, I would feel a sense of closure.
See, I didn't know. I had the TV
I know it's
off.
Rupert Murdoch and all that, and we can't publicise in other places, but for the benefit of the listeners, the viewers there who didn't know it was on Sky. No. When did you say that? The highlights tonight, Stephen Watch, Jackie Fullerton, whatever I heard, I really thought Northern Ireland were going to be beaten last night. Do you know why?
Why?
Because Jackie said things are beginning to look up for Northern Ireland. Then I thought immediately, we're doomed.
This is what I want to ask you
I said,
about.
defeat is inevitable. Once Jackie says that, Jackie was getting very excited.
No, but that's what I want to talk to you about.
Yes.
How does Jackie do that?
I'll tell you how he does it. For instance, you get up and walk to... You don't have to do this. I'm going to pretend you get up and walk to the door. Say, Sean Coyle is getting up now and he's going out the door.
Is he sitting in the studio?
No, he's sitting up in the wee box. What do you call the wee thing? Lodge. Not the orange lodge.
The commentary box?
Yes, he's sitting up there way above everybody.
No.
He is. I sat up with him one night.
No, that's during a live match.
What do you think that was last night? Do you think they played it the day before yesterday?
Are you... right.
Jackie can only commentate when the match is being played. When the match is being played, it's live. They film the whole match. Then they pick bits out of it.
Yeah, but then
they don't include Pat McCourt.
Yes, but do they bring in...
Did you see Pat McCourt come on? They didn't. And then at the end of it, they showed all his runs.
Yeah, but Jackie said he reminds him at times on George Best.
But you didn't see him. They cut all his bits out.
Yeah. Anyway, this is what I want to ask you. Would you let me ask you a question?
No, I'm too excited
Stop
about
interrupting
things.
me. You're excited.
It's my programme.
Stop it.
I can interrupt you if you like. I've learned how to do it from you.
Right. This is what I think after watching it last night. See, I turned the TV on at 11:15 to see the match, see the highlights of a friendly match, as I thought.
How do you see?
Because England were playing a friendly, the Republic were playing a friendly. I thought it was all friendly matches.
We're always different here.
But I didn't know.
Nobody told you.
Nobody told me.
Why didn't you read it in the paper like an ordinary human
So
being?
I turned on the TV at 11:15.
Stephen Watson told you at 6:30. You weren't listening to him?
No, the TV was off.
Well, you see what you expect to know if they don't put it on the TV. Sorry, go ahead.
What was it saying?
I don't know.
Anyway, yes, Jackie. And I'm watching Jackie, and I'm... John O'Neill's not with Jackie.
No, he's on the radio, Radio Ulster.
But you see, Jackie's good when he's with Big John O'Neill. But this is what I was
Are you
thinking.
implying that Jackie wasn't good last night? He didn't say anything notable.
This is why
I had a notebook and
so had I. I went immediately when I heard Jackie. I said, "Oh, this is a real live match, if you know what I mean. This is not a friendly. Jackie, I'll say something." So I went and got a pen and a piece of paper to write down things. But Jackie never. So I think what they do is they film the whole. They film the whole match, and then they edit it down.
No, they don't.
And then they bring Jackie into a wee room and say to Jackie, right, comment on that now.
No, they don't do that.
That's what I thought. That's what it sounds like to...
Well, if it sounds like that, it's Jackie's fault. They don't do that. No, they don't do that. Now, I thought it's great to see Northern Ireland coming home with a triumphant 0-0.
Yeah, but what? How do they do it then? You tell me Jackie sits up there. Well, why does he not bring John O'Neill or somebody with him?
I don't know.
Why do they not have a man with Jackie?
No,
for Jackie to bounce off.
They put John O'Neill to the live commentary that's on the radio because they're not going to use all his comments. It's very difficult to slip in comments when a man like John O'Neill comments upon what's happening. It's very hard to slip that in during highlights because the highlights are usually quite brief. You understand what I'm saying?
I can explain it doesn't enhance the highlights.
Look, will you forget about this?
No.
The thing is, we're still in with a chance.
Yeah.
All we have to do is win the next 5 matches. And we might be second. Listen, as I was saying before, this is an exciting country to live in. You know, I wake up every morning and I say, thank thunder, Thank thunder. I'm living in Northern Ireland at this time of excitement. And I open the paper today. I'm not going to tell you which paper it is, but it's either the Belfast Newsletter or the Irish News. And I get a glimpse of, you know, the brave new world. And I open the paper, in the middle there's a 2-page spread. I'm very excited. Do you know what it says? Growing interest in allotments. I can't wait to get up. And here's a gentleman. Now, here's something which I think is great. A gentleman wrote to me and he said, your lost purse sketch yesterday. Well, it wasn't a sketch, really.
No, it was for real.
It was for real. Reminded me of it. It's a terrible little cough.
I tried to disguise that.
I know, it's tubercular. That's tubercular.
I didn't like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I get it in the morning.
Remember the disease that Jane Austen, those people used to always die of? Consumption.
Yes.
That's a little consumptive cough. Give us it again. I'll give it to you. I can remember it. That's it. That's it. There you see.
Do you remember the wee boy
Tom Jones
the wee girl? Yes, in the Secret Garden. Do you remember the Secret Garden?
Yes.
The wee boy in the bath
I had
chair.
a Tom Jones cup.
He went...
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Anyway, sorry I interrupted you there. You were talking about the Secret Garden.
Do you remember the Secret Garden?
No. That's Kendall Carson. That's a song called Oh Baby Lie Down. Additional vocals there from Chip Taylor. And that's from an album called All Right, Dynamite. Do you remember her in here?
Emma wants to know why you didn't segue.
I'm going to. I'll tell
no,
you why.
You can't segue now.
No, I can't segue. No, the reason why I didn't segue is because it's part of a policy in this program. I wanted to talk about her. Do you remember her in here with Chip Taylor, Kendall Carson?
Yes,
do you remember?
I do.
She was great.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's doing some gigs. Tomorrow night she's in the Errigal Inn in Belfast. On Friday the 1st of April she's in the Marketplace in Armagh. On Saturday the 2nd of April, Portrush Playhouse. On Sunday the 3rd she's in Limavady. And Tuesday the 5th, Kilcashin in Gallagher's. I don't know where that is. But also, but I advise you to go and see her, even if it's just to look at her.
Me?
No, not you. You wouldn't go anywhere. The listeners I'm talking to.
Are you going?
The listeners.
Are you going?
I might, you know. I might. Because I will be in the vicinity. Go just to look at her. Even if you don't like the music.
You can't say that. Just go and look at it again.
What I'm saying, it's worthwhile just going to look at her.
You can't say that.
I'm saying that because she was in here. She was
some sort of object.
Nothing wrong with that.
If she heard me, just go and look at it again.
If she heard me saying that, she'd be pleased. If she heard me,
might well be.
You're Kendall
Would you
Carson.
be pleased, Emma? Emma's very annoyed.
She's not.
She is.
If I said Emma Taylor is wonderful and she's a great singer, but even if you don't like music, it's worth going to see her. Just go and look at her.
Just go and look at her.
Emma, would you be annoyed at that?
Yes.
Well, you turncoat.
Who?
She's afraid of you.
She is not.
She's afraid of saying
the
wrong
thing.
thing.
I could see she was angry in the corner.
Well, if somebody said
Quite
to me,
angry.
Somebody said to me, listen, Jerry Anderson's got a gig on tonight. He's going to be doing stuff, but you know, it's worth it just to go and look at him. He's so handsome. I'd be chuffed. I would be chuffed, I'm telling you.